last year or so, Nike has brought the Pegasus 2K5 back into the spotlight. I actually dropped a few reviews for that range, which for sure I find it quite interesting, having that retro look and also that full-length air sole unit. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at one of these latest releases for this Pegasus range, but this one will be slightly a bit different. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, as I said earlier, we're going to have a look at one of these latest releases for a pair of Nike Pegasus. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this red color, which will have this big Nike lettering and also Nike swoosh in this white color. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at one of those two colorways available for now for this Nike Pegasus Wave. So even though just a couple of months back we had the brand new release for the Nike Pegasus 41, we are still receiving other Pegasus releases from Nike. One of it was that Pegasus Turbo, which I'm still trying to get my hands on it. Nevertheless, meanwhile, we got a lot of new color combinations for the Nike Pegasus 2K5. But more recently, guys, they dropped two colorways for this Pegasus Wave, which will be based on that 2K5 range, but will be slightly different. So this one dropped the other week here in the UK for the retail price of £145 or around 160 US dollars. And besides this very vibrant Volt Green colorway, we're also gonna have a full black colorway as well. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of either of these colorways which dropped yet, but I really hope that they will bring something a bit more toned down. Nevertheless guys, I really feel that the design for this one it's looking quite nice. We're gonna have a mix of few materials, and I think that this one it's a perfect addition for this start of fall. So for sure this pair will keep a bit warmer there and comparing with the normal 2K5 releases. So let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this one guys. So as I said earlier, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of few materials. I would say that the main one will be this thick mesh material, which will have some extra padding, which for sure will keep your feet a bit warmer. So this one will be quite visible here at the front of the shoe, on the sides, and also on top of the toe section, and also here covering the whole back of the shoe as well. Of course, on top we're also gonna have a few other overlays. One of it will be this synthetic no-back material, which will be present here at the front of the toe section. Then we're also gonna have like a synthetic leather as a mud guard, and also give it a bit of a construction here at the back of the shoe, where you can see that it will have this black edge as well. Then in the midfoot we're gonna have this TPU cage in this green and black colorway, which will be a transition. And on top we're gonna have these Nike swooshes which will stick out on both the medial and lateral side. So this TPU cage will also have a lot of lines to give it some extra breathability, and underneath we're gonna have a very well ventilated mesh material. So for sure the ventilation here in the midfoot will be quite good. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have some punch out holes. We're also gonna have these loops in this black color here in the midfoot, which will keep in place these Volt Green round laces. And underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this gusseted tongue, which will have the same padded mesh material, which will also have these 6 holes here in the midfoot to give it some extra breathability. We're also gonna have this Pegasus Wave here at the top of the tongue. And as you can see at the back of the tongue guys, we're also gonna have this pocket which can be used to store maybe some money or your house key. As you can see, if you want, you can actually pull this mesh from behind of the tongue at the front, where you're gonna have this big Nike swoosh in this Volt green colorway. So finishing here at the back of the shoe, guys, as I said earlier, we're gonna have this mesh, and just at the back of the heel section, we're also gonna have this very nice bubble, which will have inside the Nike lettering. But if you are looking at it from a different angle, you can actually see the Air lettering. So for sure, this is yet another nice addition. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one, we're gonna have this lime lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding. And also at the bottom, guys, we're gonna have this Durapongtex foam insole, which I need to admit that doesn't feel too squishy underfoot. I feel that this one is actually quite average, but I guess the midsole will make up for it. So that will actually take us now to this midsole, which will be a foam one. And this one will have inside a full-length air sole unit, which for sure will make this one quite comfortable. The design for it, it's actually quite nice looking. I feel that it works perfectly with this upper. So now, guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this Volt green colorway, which will have the same design as the 2K5 range. So this one will include this waffle pattern here at the front, where it will also have some foam exposed in a lot of places. We're also gonna have this stability clip here on the medial side, just beside this Air Pegasus lettering. And here at the heel section, we're gonna have written a full-length Nike Air. As in for the actual sizing, guys, as I've done in the previous releases for the 2K5 range, for this one I decided to go with a half size down. So for me, as I have a skinny feet, this one fits me just fine. But I would say that if you have normal feet, you can just stick with your true to size. And just in case you have wide feet, most definitely I would suggest to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this front part of the shoe, which is actually a bit pointy, is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, this brand new release coming from Nike for this Pegasus Wave, in my opinion, is taking the 2K5 range a step higher, where we're gonna have some slightly different materials and also design as well. So for this one, we won't have your normal mesh materials. They actually decided to bring something a bit more thicker, which I guess it will be just perfect for fall. We're also gonna have a new design for this cage here in the midfoot. We're also gonna have a few other elements like the pocket at the back of the tongue and that bubble at the back of the heel section, which for sure will be some nice additions. Of course, as this one will still sit on that full-length air sole unit, it's quite comfortable underfoot, and in the same time it's not that heavy either. So overall, I would say that this one, it's a very nice drop coming from Nike, which, as I said earlier, it's also available in a full black colorway. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release coming from Nike for this Pegasus Wave. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!